Thank you.
Mrs. McCarthy for 2 minutes.
I want to thank our rapporteur for this report, and I want to focus my comments on responding to the public's call for fair taxation on the financial services sector. We should remind ourselves that citizens have already provided a massive taxpayer bailout of €4.5 trillion of state aid to the banking sector, €9,500 per man, woman and child in the EU, and of course the public are continuing to pay with the loss of their jobs during this extreme financial crisis. And now that this sector has returned to profit and is paying out large bonuses, in fact that's how, Mr Hökmark, they can recapitalise, they don't need to worry about taxes, it's the bonuses they should get rid of. It is only fair that this sector, like any other, makes a fair contribution. And of course the question is, why should the EU own resources, including the VAT element, be borne by householders and taxpayers while the financial services industry is largely exempt from VAT? And while Ireland borrows €85 billion to solve its economic crisis, its total support to banks is estimated at €725 billion. So our citizens rightly believe that it is time for the financial services sector to pay a fair contribution. Even Mervyn King, the Governor of the Bank of England, this weekend said that if we don't have a fundamental reform of the financial services sector, we're heading for another banking crisis. So this report doesn't say how much or how we should introduce an FTT. It is now clear that we're at the beginning of evidence in this area, and one study shows that even a minuscule tax just on foreign exchange trades could raise $26 billion worldwide. We support further studies. Of course, we also support you, Mr Szymanski, in making sure we don't have the failed Swedish model, which is not a good example of an FTT. But, Commissioner, can I say to you, before seeing the results of studies, I'm a bit disappointed that your consultation paper already excluded an EU FTT. So, of course, you are right, Commissioner. Let's see the evidence before we reject it, and I am disappointed that you've already taken that decision. Tomorrow's vote, therefore, and I'll finish on this, is in favour of this report the principle that the financial services should now pay its way. It's a vote that backs our citizens and the views that they are not left paying continually for the mistakes of the financial services and the banking sector. Thank you.
Mrs. Hussey for 1 minute.
Hyvät kollegat.
Colleagues, thank you, the rapporteur, for very good effort. I would have wanted to see more emphasis in this report to be put on